Hello, everyone. Hi, Josh. I mean, John. Sorry, my. Hello, everyone. Oh no! Oh no! Hi, Josh. I mean, John. Sorry, my. Hello, everyone. Curse is foiled again. Completely forgot to close the tab because I was trying to find the hyperlink for everything to make sure everything was all sorted, and then I started getting into a feedback loop, which is unfortunate. But yeah, let me just refresh this for a sec, because there was a bit of lag. But yeah, I'm just gonna make my way over. Just gonna make my way over. Where am I gonna make my way over to? Gonna make my way over to here. I appear to have. Oh, there I am. Yes, hello everyone. Cone Meg, John Ho, anybody else who's chimed in? Welcome. Hold on a sec, I gotta just one more thing. Okay, the pop filter is just right. So yeah, welcome back everybody. Took me a while to get things set up. Hello, I don't know how to pronounce that. I wish I knew how to pronounce that, but we'll just call you Risky for now. Welcome. Welcome. So, I've made some adjustments. I guess you could argue that it's just all the steam doesn't actually perform any work other than just making things moist. But yeah, I should be able to hop on over here, and I've made some adjustments and some extra. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. I got too many tabs. Now I can't even see what on earth I'm looking at. Okay, that's better. But now I'm having some other issues. Hold on. Screen capture. Let's swap over to here. That's better. So, hope you're all having a good week so far. Last time we were here, it was last week on the 12th. Today's the 19th. Christmas is technically like 6 days away. And the 10th of Tevet is... It's either today, tomorrow, or Thursday. I forget which one it is. But yeah. This is from what was posted last time. Oh! And afterwards, I was able to add some extra stuff. Ooh, that's good. That's good. That probably means I can stream a little sooner during the day instead of having to wait until like 6 and then having it all blow over because for one reason or another, I have to wait for other things to align on the timetable. But yeah, I got some cursed critters. Right over here. Stockport Corporation Waterworks. I don't know what this is. It's just electric. This one, this is all sorts of cursed in all the wrong ways. And that's why I love it. Because we got all these little improvised things for tourists. And then we have the actual real deal cog narrow gauge railway over in Japan. We got this, which I thought was Vietnam, but it's actually not Vietnam. I think it's... Shoot, which country is it? Yeah, 2-track sharing a rail. That's what makes it even more cursed. Looks like something straight out of a Where's Waldo book. if my memory's correct. But one of the features oh no, this isn't AI generated. I can assure you, I looked it up. It came from some dude on his blog talking about some trip he took because he was apparently a rail fan and he likes to photograph trains across Japan. Anyway, one of the extra features that we now have, if I can just get rid of the stupid ad, is the Wheel of Punishment. And for the Wheel of... the stupid ads. Why isn't my ad blocker working? Hide something on this page. Click any item you'd like to hide. Okay, well, it doesn't seem to be registering. Okay, that's better. Okay, so... okay, I guess it didn't work after all. Anyway, so what I was trying to say is that I now have a Wheel of Punishment. So every single time somebody has the gall to post a train or locomotive that's found its way into a turntable, or has photoshopped a locomotive so that it has buffers instead of couplers, or vice versa, and other such tomfoolery, I get to spin the wheel. And depending on what I hit, it's going to lead to some sort of a punishment. I probably should call it Wheel of Torture because then it sounds more like Wheel of Fortune. But just to give you an example, not all of these functionalities actually work because I still haven't made alternate forms of my model that have like no thorax or have no chest or or a bunch of other things. But some of these actually do work. I just need to get the extra assets set up. But yeah, sadly we will not have furry mode activate functioning today. And we will not have elf privileges revoked yet. Nor I'm a pickle Morty. Oh, that sounds good. They could always use some extra brakes or brake improvements. Anyway, and then I got Chibi, Neko mode. Don't have those functioning yet. But I have a bunch of other ones, so I'll just give you an example. Yes, hamster. And mind you, this is only for one user submission. If there's multiple images in a single submission, it doesn't count as multiple. So, furry mode activate! Ew. To kind of give you an idea. But yeah, we've got all this here. And I should be able to exit, please. Oh, right, I just have to push the done button. Anyway, you get the idea. It's a Wheel of Punishment. We gotta add some variety. Now, I'm trying to remember where this is. Because I can't for the life of me. But it's somewhere in East Asia. Where exactly, I don't recall. And none of these are the correct answer. With the exception of this one. Wickham Trolley. PRC2 taking on water. Ah, here it is. It's from Flickr. Hey, Dr. Ducks. Welcome back. So I'm just trying to take a look here and let's see. Wickham Trolley PRC2 taking on water. I want to say PRC is People's Republic of China or something, but I know it's probably something else. Go to Flickr. Here it is again. At Walla George Station. Oh, it's got some extra data over here. So it looks like it was taken here at this location. In this location. Oh yeah, don't worry. I totally understand people get busy. So I'm just trying to figure out where the... Oh yeah, so this is Myanmar. And that's where it's from. So that makes things a lot easier. Thanks, Flickr, for giving me the GIS data that I needed. And this is just the White Pass, not White Pass in Yukon, for one reason or another. It got some extra critters like this one. I don't even know where this comes from. And we got ourselves a battery-powered one, which is interesting in my opinion. We got this little industrial critter. This industrial critter. And last but not least, this one. Now this one is very special to me because it was made by some dude over, I think in Japan. And he took a bunch of pieces and he put them all together to make this completely custom Shay locomotive. It's not an B class, it's not a C class or a D class, it's like half an A class. To kind of give you an idea. And this is what it looks like when it works. Just gonna mute this for a sec. And I should be able to switch it to theater mode. So yeah. And I don't have any closed captions, but I am able to translate into English. Yeah, there is a ridiculously long cooldown on the server. But that's why I try to make the most of it. But it runs so smoothly. And it's so adorable. And it fits on N-scale track. And it's supposed to represent HO narrow gauge. And apparently this dude has a whole blog discussing this. And a bunch of other projects like this blue Shay here. I can't remember the exact details of the development process, but he's got his blog right over here. Akinori's Toy Box. That's what it is. So yeah, here's the entire record of it being assembled and whatnot. Translate to English. There we go. Chibi Shay, Part 1, 2015. Started making something like this for a change of pace. Small will always be adorable and will always be blurst. Anyway, I should be able to bounce back over here because you get the idea. All right. Okay. Actually, I should be able to look at the comments section from my phone if I can just mute it. Assuming that my phone doesn't like explode. Oh yeah, it didn't explode. Excellent. I'd like to look at the comments, please. Oh, it's so tiny. I should probably request the mobile site. Let's see. Oh, it's already on the mobile site. Oh, frick. I was not expecting that. Because I can't read this for... Oh well, it was worth a shot. moving on. We got ourselves some extra critters over here. We got this one from Long Island. I have a strange feeling somebody already posted it. We got this little shunter right here with spring-loaded buffers that go really far. We got this little creature. And we got this little guy. Super small wheels. And we got whatever this is. I just thought it was so tacky that I couldn't help but add this to the list. Does that count as a funny funnel? I'm not sure. And then we get whatever this is. Like, I don't know where you begin with this. And then there's this little shunter at Portland, Oregon, maybe? Unless it's like Portland, Maine. I don't know. And we get this little European shunter too. And this is off in Japan somewhere. On 1999.co.jp, they have this locomotive available for sale at a price that I am not willing to pay. And then we have whatever this atrocity is. Some sort of improvised looking goofy right here. Some sort of road to rail nonsense with the entire truck bed replaced with this cabin here. And I'm not even sure if it's doing all the work because there's another shunting locomotive back here. And there's some smokestacks from the stoves in the, or what is it, potbelly stoves? No. I forget what it's called. Yeah. A very slapped together looking locomotive. Oh no. Who would make this? From the Hungarian website. Locomotive translator was located on top of a semicircular front wall covered with a natural stone. In this picture you can see how this can be used not as intended. Oh. Absolute skill issue here. Like, it's a derailment in a turntable. Well, technically at a turntable, but not in a turntable. It seems ironically to have been placed outside of the turntable. So I guess I don't have to spin the wheel. Yeah, that is also a very tall ladder. I won't deny that. And then we have one of these cursed little Shea locomotives. I don't even know who thinks of these things. Nor am I able to figure out why my mouth is so dry. Egg. Got ourselves another cursed critter. And we have a train chalk over here. I'm not sure if anybody's familiar with those. Missouri lines. I'm sorry, what? I've never seen an SW locomotive like this before, with the extra prolonged front and the extra exhaust pipes. Yeah, it's a very long boy. Alaska Railroad. Oh boy, kill it with fire. That is all sorts of wrong. The Hooker Chemical Company. I remember posting a while back a model of a tank car from the Hooker Chemical Company. Oh, that's good to hear too. But yeah, Hooker liquid caustic soda tank car. So that stuff's pretty volatile if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, the Hooker Chemical Company, I don't think they're around anymore, but I could be wrong. Maybe they got bought out by something else. But you may know them from the Tragedy of Love Canal, if anyone is familiar with that. I had to look it up quite a lot. But it was pretty in-depth. There's just a lot of information on the matter. But to make a long story short, there was this civil engineer who wanted to create this canal. His last name was Love. And apparently he didn't have enough money to finish it. So the Hooker Chemical Company got a hold of it, and they basically use it as a landfill for chemical waste with no proper lining. I wish I was kidding, but this was before people were self-aware. Let's see, landfills, of course, can be environmentally acceptable methods of hazardous waste disposal, assuming they are properly sited, managed, and regulated. Love Canal will always remain a perfect historical example of how Nauta runs such an operation. And they handed it over to the school district or the city of Love Canal for just $1. And then they put a bunch of houses on top of it. And eventually all the chemical waste started leaking out, and it was a complete disaster. And what I read, though, I thought that it was just kind of like the Hooker Chemical Company just being unscrupulous and selling it to the government for $1. But I looked a little bit deeper. It sounded like if they didn't hand it over, that the government was going to take it. The local municipality was going to be like, hey, eminent domain, mother, we're going to take this land whether you like it or not. And they're like, okay, well, we'll just give it to you. Just go away. Leave us alone. I think they spent over $1 billion in fines. Actually, no, not $1 billion. It was like 100 million something, 300 million, I forget. Citation needed. But yeah, this is a cursed battery locomotive, I think. Locomotive DSC type E1A accumulateur de la Sierra du Nord. Oh no, I completely forgot. It's the 100th anniversary of Disney, and they had to make a Lionel set of that, of course. Because why not? Just me. And it looks like it's just like... It's their regular Berkshire locomotive, the one they use for the Polar Express sets. And they just decided to make it recolored. Because of course they did. What do you mean, RIP Cartoon Network? What happened? Great Western Way. Yeah, this is a cursed tank engine if I ever saw one. But kind of par for the course. Oh gosh, they got bought by who? End of Cartoon Network, MSN. What happened to Cartoon Network on Newsweek? Oh, Warner Brothers merger, layoff sparks rumors. Cartoon Network fans are angry after rumors surfaced of an alleged merger between the network and media conglomerate Warner Brothers Discovery, with many claiming that this could be the end for the studio. The rumors were sparked after the Warner Brothers announced the layoffs across the workforce, with 82 staffers receiving pink slips on Tuesday. An announcement about the merger was allegedly made to staff by a company-wide memo from the Warner Brothers TV Group chairman Channing Dungey, Variety said. The alleged memo stated that the layoffs were due to restructuring and alignment, and announced upcoming changes to the company. In the memo obtained by Variety, Dungy acknowledged that there will be shifts within the scripted and unscripted divisions, as well as a streamlined structure between Warner Brothers Animation and Cartoon Network Studios. However, the memo was stated that the consolidation is an extension of whatever. I don't care. It's another dumb merger. I remember what happened last time when Discovery Time Warner and when those merged, and when something else merged. I can't remember, but it led to the cancellation of some of the shows I used to watch, which is a bit unfortunate, and I feel like we're going to have more of that again. Gosh, what would happen if they canceled Rick and Morty? Like, could you imagine? Yeah, it was good memories. I'm just hoping they keep the name and that they continue to publish the intellectual properties associated with Cartoon Network and that sort of thing. But if shareholder capitalism has taught me anything, that may not be the case. Anyway, Derail Studios. Oh. Ooh. Who hit who? Who hit who? That is the question. And here it is from a different angle, and it looks like it's going off a ledge. The RIP Class 8, yeah. Is that a Class 8? I wouldn't know. Thomas the Tanked Up Engine. A Bobby Davros sketch from 1990. Why do I have a feeling that this is going to have copyrighted audio? I'm gonna have to watch this in my own time. I'm sorry. I don't want to risk it. Got your nose. Yep, but I think you got a little bit more than that. But sheesh. Oh, you've seen it? Is it good? I certainly hope so. Oh, by the way. Did everybody see the skit from John Oliver? Last week's Tonight with John Oliver? Not from Sunday the... What was it? Not from Sunday the 17th, but December the 10th. Yeah, I thought it was messed up, but I still appreciated the end skit where they made their own Thomas the Tank Engine episode. And I was able to see all the inconsistencies in scale they used for, I'm assuming, budgetary purposes and for camera angles and stuff. Like, you'd think they'd all be garden scale or other scales, but from behind the scenes and, yes, definitely funny and definitely cursed. I still feel like... Oh, are you having lag? I'm sorry. But to make a long story short, I do wish that they didn't make off the Fat Controller as some unscrupulous capitalist, because it seems more like... It would feel more likely canon. Yeah, it was a skit. He was talking about freight trains and the issues associated with freight trains these days in North America. Some of them were pointed out in a post I made in the Cursed Trains stream about trains blocking in railroad crossings for hours on end, and a bunch of other issues with modern Class 1 railways across North America, specifically in the United States. And I feel like it would have been more canon if, say, for example, Sir Topham Hatt actually was forced out of the job because, like, they couldn't maintain or make ends meet, so some more unscrupulous dude buys out all the railways on Sodor, and then... Yeah, it is. I don't remember exactly, but I do remember that they used basically just about every scale you could possibly think of conventionally, from N scale to G scale. Oh, yeah, like, supposedly there's like 3 to 4 derailments a day. It's just not many of them get headlines because they're kind of forgettable. I don't know. Maybe we could watch that sometime. Obviously on a separate stream that isn't monetized, assuming it doesn't get deleted. Because I've tested some content claim stuff. Hey, Trainmaster. Welcome. But yeah. Where was I? This is a weird one. Though we've seen weirder. Let's see. A New Zealand railway runaway with the aftermath caught in a slightly cursed photo. I took this from westcoast.recollect.co.New Zealand. Oh yeah. Looks pretty... For a derailment, it looks kind of mid. Oh yeah. I was thinking of that. I'm trying to remember what the lack... Is this the one I'm thinking of? Lac Mégantic rail disaster in Canada. Yeah, that does sound familiar. Hello, South Park fans. Welcome to the Cursed Train stream. But yeah, is this the one that completely... Yeah, this is the one that completely leveled that entire neighborhood. Yeah, like... Failure to set off enough handbrakes. Yeah, this is the one I was thinking of. I still have yet to watch Unstoppable in its entirety. I did see a blurb of it a few months back, but I don't know. Anyway. Yeah, the 2020 film, yeah. Loosely, extremely loosely inspired by the Crazy Eights runaway train incident. Now, this bay window caboose, I don't know what's going on with this. Like, it looks like it's off on a siding, but at the same time, it looks like it's part of a collision or derailment in its own right, separate from the derailments it must have recovered from, which is weird. The Frisco. Yeah, this is why they make rail cars out of steel now, so that they don't telescope through each other. Callie Pepper, what you got today? He turned himself into a phone. Funniest I've ever seen. Yeah, it's almost Christmas. But yeah, I remember seeing this as a kid. One of my family friends had one of these. I always wanted one of these, but I always felt bad because they never had the tender. Yeah, they do get a little bit quirky at night.
Nice.
But yeah, I have to look at this. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Yeah, this is the locomotive that was used in the Southern Railway's Crescent Limited, if memory serves correctly. But unfortunately, it does not have the tender, and that's the biggest qualm I have about it. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, wait, I wanted to open that in a new tab, please. There we go. And we got ourselves a GP30 something. Yes, these have all seen things. They have all seen things. Crispy SD40-2. Yeah, that feels right. That is probably the correct answer to describe what this is, because it's just more than scuffed. And then there's whatever this is, this GP30 something, I think. And then we got this SW unit. I don't think I've gotten the chance to see any Christmas lights or Christmas trains with lights. Because, like, there is the train of lights over at Niles Canyon Railway Museum, but it's been... yes, steered to perfection. But it's been a while since I've been there. I'm not sure if they're going to have live... if they're going to have their steam locomotives running that night. If I were to schedule tickets... and this is all sorts of cursed. But oh no, this has Photoshop in it because it's a British locomotive with American accessories. And you know what that means? The Wheel of Torture! Modified title. That's better. Yeah. Okay. Round and round the wheel she goes. Where she stops, nobody knows. Yeah, the wheel is new. I just showed it earlier as a demonstration, but let's see what I get. Elf privileges revoked. Unfortunately, I do not have a model for that, so we're going to have to spin the wheel again. I swear I need to get more models. Neko mode activate! Let's see. Am I able to actually grab anything from the internet? Just as a quick, aside. Oh, don't worry. Images. Cat ear PNG. If it'll load. Save as. Smack that bad boy right there. And I should be able to go into... oh. Didn't mean to do that. I should be able to hop back over into VC Face and make the according adjustments. Let's see. Add. There we go. Just gotta change the position just a little bit. That's better. Oh, I forgot to scan this for viruses, didn't I? Oh boy. Well, fellas, it was great while it lasted. Okay, so Neko mode activated. And I should be able to close this out. And I should be able to get back over here. There we go. I'm missing a tail, but don't worry about it. Just the ponytail makes up for it. Oh, yeah. Thank you, by the way. But yeah, we are totally gonna send this. I am also converting old streams into VODs. But yeah, I have to, I'll have to make adjustments accordingly, so let's just head back to our stream once again. Ooh! Ooh! Ooh, what the is that? That's about as cursed as the fact that my model now has 4 ears. Now, is this supposed to be an inspection vehicle, or is this supposed to be a rail grinder? Top 10 questions science still can't answer. So let's go and find out. No, that's not the one. BraillePictures.net. Just get to it, please. Just gonna bounce back over here. Okay, so Union Pacific detector car. The Union Pacific DC-3. Union Pacific's unique rail detector car DC-3 smokes it up a bit as it accelerates while inspecting Union Pacific's Kiriti subdivision line back in 1981. This car was originally built in 1928 as a Brill Model 350 motor car for the Detroit and Mackinac and sold to Teledetector Inc. in 1952, where it was converted to a detector car. The car was then sold to the Union Pacific in 1954, eventually numbered DC-3. It was rebuilt twice in 61 and 81, and the final version having been added a sloped front and rear windows. The car was retired in 1986 and sold for scrap. Oh man, I thought they would have saved something like that. But yeah, this isn't the only detector car or inspection vehicle that the Union Pacific had. There's another one that Bachmann used to sell that's even more cursed than this. So yeah, just gonna close this out and bounce back here. Rust and smoke. The AC broke. The door just blew away. I light a match to see the dash and then I start to pray. The frame is bent, the cab light went. The radio, it's okay. Oh, what fun it is to drive these rusted lease locos today. Which lease locomotive somehow still in operation? Is it in the worst condition? Oh gosh. Yeah, this one definitely looks scuffed, like it's literally just a frame, I think. You're welcome. You're welcome. Ooh. One too many smokes. And Conrail. And crispy Conrail engine too. Now, I don't know what's wrong with this Penn Central other than the fact that it's got a broken window. Like, I feel like if you just put some numbers in and you just turn on the engine, it's just gonna start up and roll away. Now this, though, this is a disaster waiting to happen. Oh no, what's this? NBCNewYork.com. Bull on tracks at Newark Penn Station. Disrupts New Jersey transit. Obviously dangerous cow edition. Oh boy, let's take a look at this. Just gonna try to mute the audio here. Bull on the tracks. Am I able to change the resolution? Crews chased down this animal on the tracks, and the transit riders were stunned. Adam Harding is live, and it's certainly not a story you would expect to hear. Some people are. Just saying, you see what you see on the train, you just carry on either way. The animal here at Penn Station disrupting service. But yeah, talk about a bull run in New York. But yeah, here's the bull. It isn't immediately clear how the bull, seen running along one of the tracks, got loose, but video showed it running up and down the tracks at the station. No injuries were reported. So, happy ending, I guess. 45-minute delays from New York Penn and New York Penn Station as of 11 a.m., citing police activity. Ooh, that sounds nice. Interpol steps in to save the day. The Trump train. 2020. Yeah, I remember seeing this GIF a while back. I'm not sure what to feel. It depends. My feeling about graffiti in general is that I'm not in the business of condoning it, but if you want to make a really nice mural and you've got permission, then by all means. But then if you get permission, then it's technically not graffiti now, is it? We are looking at Cursed Trains from Train of Thought's Discord, Hallucigeno. Welcome to the stream. And also Ian Fernandez. It sounds familiar, but I just feel like you're new, so welcome. But yeah, this GIF is pretty old. We all know how that ended. Anyway, ever wonder what an FP40H would look like without a nose? Wait, is that what it is? Oh. Oh. And that logo, it's China's National Railways, I think. But yeah, this is... Oh, no, wait, this is Athens, Tennessee. But why does it have... Oh, that's supposed to be I for the Illinois Central, sorry. It's just, it kind of looks similar, I guess. Is that an F69? I'm not sure. Because the two remaining F69 PHs were... They're currently at a scrapyard being cannibalized for parts. I made a post about it a while back. And we got ourselves a Union Pacific big boy, Garrett. It is a 4884 plus 8H4 plus 884. Now that is big. I don't know how you can see anything from this. But yeah, the F69 looks a little bit different. Because it looks kind of like this. Which is a little bit different than this. Because this is a little bit more straight. This one has a little bit more slope to it. And it has a different set of horns on the top. And they were marked 450 and 451, if memory serves correctly. Townsville Harbor's board locomotive, pre- and post-build. Oh, holy. Oh, man. It's a vertical boiler steam locomotive that's this long. I don't know how you do that. And this is the rebuild, which looks a little bit better. Still kind of scuffed, but I don't know. Does having a little hinged top to the stack constitute a funny funnel these days? I feel like maybe it does, so we're just gonna give it a spin. Hi, Code 3 Response. Welcome to the stream. Elf privileges revoked again. It's like the second time that's happened. And I don't have anything to work with for that, so we're gonna have to try again. lobster jump scare! Yippee! Now all I gotta do is just... here it is. Here it is. I was looking for this exactly. So now, for the next hour, we will be randomly interrupted by the blue lobster jump scare. I just wish we were able to listen to the whole fugue, but unfortunately that's not the case. And oh yeah, this technically counts as a funny funnel too, now that I think about it. Number 1 Wendy enthusiast. More like, Wendy's nuts. But yeah, this is a cursed center cap switcher if I've ever seen one. It looks like a rebuild, if you ask me. Oh, now what? We just keep going. And now we'll just be randomly interrupted by the blue lobster jump scare. The one I found has special, different variations. Like jazz and classical, well, not classical, but you get the idea. But yeah. This is scuffed on all sorts of levels. It's a 2, 4, 4, 8. I want to say 6 locomotive, with the rear trailing wheels being a booster truck and the wheels behind that also being a booster truck. And I don't know what this is. Sorry about that. I hope that wasn't too loud. But yeah, this is a mess. I don't know how it's powered. This one's a repost, actually. And... oop, double funnel! But it's the Shay we've seen before. It is a... ABC... Class L Shay locomotive. How it provides enough steam to all of the cylinders, who knows? But yeah, we got ourselves a funny funnel, as if this didn't count on its own because of the smoke box, so we're gonna have to spin the wheel again. Left shark! Which means I'm gonna have to go back into VC face once again. I'm wondering, did I set this up so it doesn't get all scuffed when I try to look for things? Yeah, it still looks scuffed. But left shark should be here, and we will just... actually put him on the left. Your left, not my left, of course. Or should I do it stage left? There we go. Were these of my choosing? Yes, they are. If you have any suggestions, let me know. I know there... but I have to admit that there are some that I have yet to add. For example, wearing wet socks for the rest of stream. Like, I don't know how I'm gonna do that, because that would be an obsessive compulsive nightmare. Yes, I have head pats. I should... you know what? I'm just gonna add that to the list. There we go. Got ourselves a locomotive. February 26, 1926. I swear this is gonna get annoying real fast. A broad locomotive is unloaded from the SS Burrata onto the wharf at Sydney. Oh, so it didn't actually fall apart? Like all those viral videos? But yeah, if you have any suggestions for the Wheel of Punishment, now is your chance. Gosh dang it. Me. We've barely been here and already we have... Oh, is this a Photoshop or is this real? Because if it's real... then I don't think it counts. So let me just paste that here. No. Actually, oh, because that's how the meme works in the jump scare. You're supposed to play the first, few bars of that famous fugue whose name I don't recall. But yeah, this looks actually like something that's out there. If I can find the image, because I don't see it. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. I would think that they'd have more images, but whatever. It's okay, that happens. Do I need to turn off the jump scare? But yeah, like last year or the year before, people were doing Blue Lobster jump scares. But yeah, I just want to see this image, verifying that this is actually something that's real. No, I don't want to log in. Screw you, TikTok. But yeah, what's cursed is that it looks like a British locomotive that's been turned into an American-looking locomotive, and that's just goofy But it appears that's my... oh boy. I think it's crashed on me, which is unfortunate. Let's see. Control-Alt-Delete. Task Manager. 74% memory, that's not good. But I just want to be able to go back to where I was, please. Thank you. If it'll let me. Okay, so I'm just gonna have to offload some tabs. Maybe that'll do it. Or not. Gosh dang it, this is unfortunate. Okay, now it's working. Now it's working. Are we still here? Are we still here? Please tell me we're here. Okay, excellent condition, so I guess we're still fine. I was a little worried for a sec. But yeah, oh yeah, I think I've seen that before. Brain intact, check. Yes, that makes sense, that makes sense. So, I was off somewhere trying to verify that something existed, And it seems like, oh, here's the image. Open image in new tab. So yeah, I guess this is actually a thing. This isn't Photoshop, and because it's not Photoshop, that means I don't have to spin the wheel. I'm just hoping it remembers. Excellent. But yeah, there was like this huge lag for a sec, and I was kind of worried. Got ourselves some more tracks that are stuck, that got tossed over by a twister, I'm assuming. And for some reason, it looks like the track has come undone. For one reason or another. I don't know how or I don't know why. Yeah. I was a little worried. So, let's see here. I think we've seen this one before. I think we've seen this one before, maybe? Just not on an actual flatbed car. Oh, another road to rail system, but this time it's logging edition once again. Ooh, this tank engine, and it's from the Rogers locomotive company or whatever. And it's got a front plow and a back plow and a diamond stack chimney atop a huge tank. Who would design this? And we got ourselves a Class C Climax with concentric counterweights, which I don't think I've seen counterweights before. That's kind of new. Normally it's just a regular flywheel. Now, everything about this is goofy except the smokestack, which is strange. Yeah, you can't go wrong with geared locomotives in the classics. And I think we've seen this one before, but that doesn't make it any less cursed. Because it's got a front here and a front there. So it's got two different cabs. And it's also got... are you able to pass through from one side to the other or not? I don't know. But it's a cursed road to rail conversion if I ever saw it. And I wish that I had never seen it. Oh! Oh no. The Imaginarium. Oh, and the tender's facing the wrong way, isn't it? Because the dog box is here, but the coal is here. And it's a 0664 locomotive, Camelback, with the firebox over here. And a regular stack. Just as... I don't know where people come up with this. And then the next one is Funny Funnel. Ding, ding, ding. Got ourselves a winner. So, just shuffle this up to make things a little less repetitive. Round and round the wheel she goes. Where it stops, nobody knows. I don't have a pickle yet. I'll have to download that later, so spin the wheel again! And this is just getting ridiculous. Like, I still don't have this model yet. I have to build it. Why did I add that as an option? I guess that means we have to spin again. But I swear. Hamster! Now we get to be interrupted by the blue lobster and hamster. Was it a character? I know they're the plushies, but that's a different story. Bunch of weird stuff. Anyway, where was I? 1 hour of silence, occasionally broken up by hamster. Gotta start it from the beginning.
Hamster.
There we go. And I swear this stream is gonna get so much more scuffed as it goes along. I should probably make a rule where if I land on something a second time after I've activated it, it deactivates it. So that I can save you all from the suffering. Because I know I be riding the suffering Pacific. Ooh, and another funny funnel, but I already spun the wheel for this poster. And I already made the rule that it's only one per poster. Now this is a weird tank engine, if I ever saw one, to be honest. Like, weirder than what I'm used to seeing. Like, the whistle's too big. The wheels are solid, but I think that's just because it was too hard to make anything. Yeah, chibi is a style of drawing. Usually super deformed, big head, tiny body, usually looks like a tiny baby. Yes, small. But all the proportions are whack here. Yeah, that I was supposed to have a chibi model set up eventually, but I never got to it, so I just wrote it down as a reminder. You ever get the feeling you're being followed? I certainly do. To the Donald and Douglas theme, because I don't like Blue Lobster jump scare. This is horrible. Well, we're supposed to suffer this together. You know? Tough it out, like Fillion and her viewers do. Like, they have it worse because when she does it, it's 1 hour of silence occasionally interrupted by the sound of a metal pipe, which is even worse. That's, and I think we're almost... Oh, yeah, we got quite a ways away. Just hoping we find another funny funnel soon. I don't even know what this is. It looks like someone tried to put an Aston Martin grill on a locomotive. Can confirm. Can confirm. Maybe I can make another rule where instead of having multiple audio play at the same time, it's only one in a while. So one replaces the other so they don't stack on top of each other, so people won't be as annoyed by the lobster jump scare as much. Sound like a plan? Everybody cool with that? Ooh, I'm pretty sure nobody's gonna be cool with that. Yeah, she's also broken a lot of VR equipment too. I really don't want to play music that I don't have the rights to because I don't want to get claimed and then have all the revenue go to some multinational corporation. Because I'm already broke as... Already? Something seems off, but I can't put my finger on it. Oh yeah, that is weird. Oh! 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 Wait a minute. So the piston's here. Funnel's here. Lamp's here. I will say that this is weird, but we've seen this before. Oh, is it the extra door? I have no idea what this is, but it is a 212O decapod. But I can't think of what else is off with this because it's already scuffed to begin with.
Hamster.
Like, you gotta give me a hint, buddy. Now this, under the sea, anyone? Oh boy. Oh, that's probably the other thing. Trains and water. That I wanted to spin the wheel for. So maybe this will be our opportunity to... well, I already have the hamster running, so I guess we can just get rid of the blue lobster for now. I already know I've made everybody frustrated enough. There we go. Remove the ad. Thorax privileges revoked. I'm not sure I'm able to do that one yet. But that just means I have to spin the wheel again. Elf privileges revoked again. Yeah, I can't do that one yet. Gonna have to roll this another time. Maybe I should just, like, hide it. All the ones that I don't have yet ready. Not this again. Me. Oh, that sounds interesting. How did you get laid off? If you don't mind me asking.
Hamster.
But we gotta spin it one more time because we keep getting all the ones that we don't want. The ones that I can't implement. We already got hamster, so I guess we'll just stick with that. Oh, gosh dang it. Not another bunny funnel. Me. We literally just spun the wheel just a second ago. Oh boy. Which country? There's several. I swear I've been... You know what? You know what? If... I'm gonna have to go with, train of thought rules. Oh, I see, I see. Well, I don't know why they would have thought of that if... I'm just... I don't know. A little confusing why they would hire somebody and not anticipate something like that happening. Like, aren't businesses supposed to be prepared for everything? But yeah, super tank! Super tank all the way. But yeah, this is scuffed. 464. Now, what's this? Funeral fire for the closure of the Watson Bay tram line in Sydney, 1960. F in the chat, everybody. F's in the chat for this lost railway. Don't you me, you little... We have some respect. Like... Anyway, jokes aside. I love cursed knockoff brand products. Oh, yeah, I think we've seen this one before. This one's funny. It's a classic. Reminds me of James if James was a 10-wheeler. And this is what happened later. Feel old yet? Yeah, it does feel like James. And the mouth kind of got worn off. And they just kind of repainted it to look like he's evil for some reason. Curse those vandals. Oh boy. Oh boy, I think this is supposed to be a reaction face to someone's post. Now what's this? Minor derailment, it says. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. That was a lot. And that escalated very quickly. Stolen pics. Yes, very stolen. I'm not sure if it was Gary's mod or something else. But I do know for a fact that this is an inner city express locomotive or power car hooked up to some regular passenger cars. Yes, and I did see some locomotives pulling freight. I think that was in a previous stream. Union Pacific freight train after it derailed in southeast Texas during heavy flooding. All I can think about when I see this is climate change. Some stay dry while others feel the pain. Now, what is this? Gotta zoom in. Oh, it's okay. Take your time. I'll still be here. And so we'll hamster. But yeah. Oh gosh, how many more drive wheels does this have than I expected? Let's see, it is a 2. Oh yeah, it's just another decapod of some sort. 212-2, yeah. Tank engine. Just completely scuffed.
Hamster.
Oh, yeah, I understand. But yeah, does it count as a funny funnel if we have some extra stuff around it? I don't know. Okay, you have a good one then. And here it is in real life, in full color, I should say. And now it's too zoomed in. Let's fix that. So, yeah, this is scuffed. You're welcome. Always a pleasure to have you all join. Here's the video from Hurricane Patricia Aftermath. Interesting. Ooh, what's this? The Micro Malay articulated locomotive with double ball jointed boiler. Oh, that is... Now that's definitely cursed. That is definitely up. We gotta take a closer look at this bad boy. Oh man. So it's a 2222 of all things, with an articulated boiler, no less. And it looks like it's Atchison, Topeka, and Santa Fe, maybe. I want to take a copy of this image, put it into image search, and see if we can get a better one. It only thinks it's the much larger articulated boiler Malay. Very curious. Yeah, it'll be starting on the 24th. I'm just trying to figure out if I can even find this image anywhere else. Related search. Let's see. You know what? I'm just gonna grab this text. Maybe it'll help. Copy text. Paste. Christmas Day is the 25th. Jointed boiler locomotive. I'm hoping that there's going to be some more images, but it looks like there's only one of these images available for one of these locomotives. Sadly. Because I don't see any 222s. I mean, 2-2-2-2 locomotives here, so gonna have to bounce back. Maybe Douglas Self has a word to say about this. He does, but not for the very specific image I had in mind, unfortunately.
Hamster.
Let's see. Micromole, still not here. Please tell me this is a thing somewhere. White notation 22222 would represent either the wheel arrangement of 2 leading wheels, 4 powered but uncoupled driving wheels. Yeah, this isn't helping. I was really hoping that I'd be able to find that image somewhere, but I guess not. I do like it though. It is definitely blurst. Now then. Oh, this is just a repeat or a repost. Okay. Yeah, it's not practical. Most articulated boilers were not practical because they always had leaks. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. The customs are getting a little out of hand, but I can't knock them for the good execution, though. Was it supposed to be painted this color? Who knows? But better yet, who cares? This funnel isn't funny enough to be counted as a true funny funnel. Oh no. After Maximum Overdrive movie, custom Happy Toys diesel locomotive engine. Yeah, that's just completely scuffed it. I don't think I'm going to do another Cursed Trains until next week on Tuesday. I think that's actually Christmas Day now that I think about it, so maybe I'll have to stream on Thursday of this week or next week. But yeah, here is the sad tale of Henry the Engine from last week tonight that I was talking about earlier. Obviously, I'm not going to... It's from a show that's TVMA, so I'm not going to show it here. Because there's blood and stuff. Anyway, Happy and Train doesn't look very happy. There's no shortage of these knockoff products, and they're all equally cursed. Happy and Train. Yes, another knockoff brand. Oh boy. And it blows bubbles, too. This is cursed because it's a French design, a Deglen compound that was planned to run on the Pennsylvania Railroad, but was found to be too tight. Too light of any use. Too light to be of any use. I can't imagine how. Like, it looks goofy. They changed your name to Thomas Bubbles. That was fast. But yes, hello, welcome to the stream. Fish and chip special. Now that's kind of scuffed. I think it's funny. And you also have to mind the gap too, so. But yeah, here is a post I did. I think it was yesterday. No, it was the day before. Ain't nobody here but us chickens, and it's just a bunch of dudes in costumes on the subway. I thought this was good. I don't know, I'd have to actually start photo editing to see what that would look like. But there should be more
hamster
images here. I mean, more text here. So we'll be able to paste here. New chicken run looking fire. What the cluck? And the chickens in that blue cattle wagon that Billy left behind in Don't Be Silly Billy and those mother cluckers. So those are all the responses there. I just wanted to see what everybody had to say about that. Cali Pepper's back at it again. Sweet. It's always good to hear. But wait, there's more, according to Cali Pepper. And yes, this is definitely scuffed. Who would make this? Please delete this from the rest of the universe. Ooh. Look at this hideous, blasphemous blight. Are you sure? 'Cause it looks kind of fire. Pun intended, of course. Like, it's a Dreyfus Hudson in the Atchison, Topeka, and Santa Fe livery, but not just any Atchison, Topeka, Santa Fe livery, but, what kind of bonnet is it? Did they call it a black bonnet? When it was black and red and yellow like this? Because I'm familiar with the war bonnets, I'm familiar with the blue bonnets, but not a black bonnet. Gonna go take a look here just to find out. Oh yeah, yeah, it is a thing. This is a thing. Oh wow, that's actually kind of interesting. I completely forgot that was a thing, or didn't even know. Because here is a Lionel Black Bonnet Legacy 484 locomotive with a funny funnel, but nothing too funny, of course. Well, these are fantasy locomotives for O scale and whatnot. K-line O scale, F3 ABA with rail sounds and train master command control. I'm not sure if I need to imagine being an owl eating coal when I can just imagine myself as a cat eating uranium. Speaking of which, oh, nope. Here it is. Viral video meme. Yes, I can feel the burning sensation already. Oh, is that what you think it is? I thought it would be like a fusion between all of them instead of having all the wheel arrangements preserved. I would have imagined it would have taken a while to type that all in. Different gauge designs look goofy together. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Oh no, I don't know if this counts, but I would just like to say that this is a very real product on the New York... What the... Oh yeah, this is still Hamter. from the New York Central Transit Museum shop. Well, yeah, I think this is cursed. It's a pullback car because they couldn't be bothered to sell anything else, I guess. Yes, Chibi Subway. This seems safe. Ooh. Ooh, it's been a while since I've seen one of these. This is just completely to oblivion. This is why we have rail inspection vehicles, to go and check everything out to make sure everything's okay before something like this happens. And it's also by a thermite weld too. You can tell because of the extra steel that's here. Normally they just grind it to a smooth finish after they're done. And then there's whatever this little is. Man, I really wish I was the one who was able to upload this image. Yeah, yeah. I don't know. Ooh. Ooh. A telescope. That's never good. Yeah, fix it with some putty. Sure, why not? And we got ourselves another scuffed derailment. But this one's interesting though, because it's got 1, 2, 3 locomotives, not just 2. I have a strange feeling there's more stuff in the background we can't necessarily see in this photo. Anyway, oh, Denny B's at it again. Just take it slow. I'm sure it's fine. Oh, it's even worse. Holy. Oh, golly gee, almighty. Man, I don't know who could think of these kinds of things. Like, is it that hard to look over your stuff? It's more than just crooked, my dude. It's completely broken like a Kit Kat bar. Red line body pillowcase. If you know, you know. I'll just leave it at that. I don't know. Don't jump, you have so much to live for. Oh boy, this is good. This is good, yeah. Like, luckily this isn't a turntable because it's technically a rotating bridge house. Why is it falling? Because this is a bridge. It's rotated to let a boat through. And this rail car just kind of careened off the edge of it. Am I able to show a better image of a rotating rail bridge? To give you an idea of what I'm talking about? I think I had one in Brio. Swing bridge, that's what it's called. So yeah, this is a swing bridge. It basically rotates so that boats can go through. And for some reason I thought this cell phone was a boat for some reason, but no, this is just something in the foreground on a ledge somewhere. Through the Bulstrode. I don't know what a Bulstrode is. I'll have to figure that out. But apparently there's lots and lots of these bridges. They're a lot more convenient than some of the more exotic versions, like this bascule bridge, for example, or some of the other bridges that lift up. Oh, a boat. Okay. Oh, and here it is from a different angle. Excellent. But luckily it seems like nobody was hurt. I think it would have said more than just oof. Norfolk Western paint scheme on a GS3, bruh. Is that what this is? This holiday season, believe, December 2016. The Nick Wilde's The Tundra Express. Why does this look like some kid from Zootopia? But yeah, that's definitely cursed. Now this is only cursed because it says Penn Central, and this was clearly a Denver and Rio Grande Railway standard gauge F unit originally. Sure thing. Take your time. I totally understand. Now let's see what this is. William Heath Robinson, 72 to 1944, was an English illustrator and cartoonist, best known for his drawings of complicated machines for achieving simple objectives. The Heath Robinson contraption is a phrase that entered the language during the World War I era in Britain and later in the United States. Sorry, I'm just readjusting myself in my seat. So it's a little different than the Rube Goldberg machine, because this looks like it's multi-purpose and not just complicated. Like, usually a Rube Goldberg machine has several parts of it to just do a basic job only once, and then you have to reset it to do it again. The British Rail jet-powered train. Oh boy. Oh wait, no, this isn't British Rail, this is Dutch.
Hamster.
Yeah, that is totally scuffed. Well, that's one way of looking at it. But yeah, this one I think we've already seen. Cursed monorail. Got ourselves another broad gauge locomotive of some sort. I'm not sure if we've seen this one before, and that's what surprises me. Let's see, crazy paint job on a C11. Something something Japan. Discover something Japan is what it says, and they massacred my boy. Look how they massacred my boy. This is so terrible. Like, who would do this? Yeah, the other one we already seen that. But this, I don't think I've ever seen this one before, and I feel so bad for this locomotive. And the worst part, I think they took some of the rods off for the for the running gear. It's very unfortunate. That and the fact that this seems to have experienced some sun damage as an image. Oh, hold on a sec. Plywood! Oh boy. I don't even know what this is. It's just scuffed, that's what it is. Yes! Rotating bridges are a thing. What the heck are you looking at? Yeah. Oh yeah, they opened up the smoke box. I remember seeing another image of this exact Thomas locomotive, and there was some cleaning equipment inside so they could clean out the smoke box. Oh, I don't think I've seen that. But I'll have to go look it up once we wrap up here, because it looks like we've hit the end of the line. Victoria Railway, or Victoria Rail, I forget what it's called, but this is a double-cabbed Australian locomotive, kind of scuffed. Yeah, I thought he was still there. I thought there was still a Thomas there. And here's it in a new paint livery for the V line. I'm assuming Victoria, Australia, but you get the idea. Sensible design, copy link, paste that bad boy here. Double-ended F units are based. real, according to some of the responses. Okay, yeah, that's fair. That's fair. So, let's look at that cursed commercial with the red Shea locomotive. Oh, it was a black 5 painted red. Gotta provide some clarification. Yeah, it's not doing it. BR standard class 5. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. Black 5.
Hamster.
Yeah, I'm not seeing it. Was it this one? By chance? Any responses? Any thoughts? It's okay, take your time. But yeah, if this is what you were talking about, then by all means. So yeah. What should I do now? 'Cause, like, I've gone through all the posts here on the Discord, and there were quite a few of them, and I think using the Wheel of Punishment definitely slowed things down. But was there anything else that was on my mind? Oh, I don't think I saw this one, though. But yeah, that's cursed. Collision Deform. Transformers. Interesting. Yeah, more scuffed toy trains. Speaking of scuffed toy trains, maybe that's what we could do for the next submission for this week. It will be... what will it be? I need to put it here. Building block train sets, that's what I'm thinking about. Stuff that's not Lego, but Lego adjacent. That's okay, my dude. Okay, so we should be able to take a look here at some scuffed trains. Oh, looks like this could not be found. But there's a lot of scuffed knockoffs floating around that I've wanted to share for some time and I never got the chance to. Some of them almost block for block a ripoff of something that Lego made at one point or another. Just trying to think which ones are going to be more scuffed, because the results I'm seeing here aren't as cursed as some of the ones I saw previously in my memory. A Sunni building block. Could not be found either. And these can't be found either. So I guess I'll just bounce back over here. No, that's not what I meant. I meant like here. I think someone's already posted this one, so we're gonna have to keep going. So we're gonna try this one. Gonna try this one. And this one. Ooh, definitely these. And definitely this one too. Let's see what other scuffed things. Ooh! Mold King made the actual, they actually made the, what's it called? The Orient Express. From the Lego Ideas, and they actually were more faithful to the original product proposal, which is kind of interesting. But yeah, this is actually blurst, so we're actually gonna have to try looking a little bit deeper. Now this one looks goofy. And maybe this one too? I'll have to take a closer look. This one though, this one definitely takes the cake. And this is the one I was looking for. Hot dog, holy, that's what I'm looking for. Uncle Brick Harry Magic Express train. Oh boy. So yeah, all these scuffed trains. And they're all from knockoffs from overseas in East Asia. Ooh, that looks nice, but we're not here for nice, we're here for cursed. Oh yeah, you're not the only one that saw that. I love the idea of the Christmas song. Last Christmas, I gave you my yacht, but the very next day, I forget what the Phantom Tax Man. Next year, to save me from tears, I'll give it to someone special. Now, I really, really want to say this is cursed, and it kind of is, so we're just gonna open this in a new tab. Is there anything else scuffed here? Because there definitely should be more scuffed stuff here. But it looks like I just keep getting repeats over and over again. JMB Bricklayer, interesting. Let's see, YSWSX Cherry Train Treehouse Scene Set Adult and Child Building Model Kit. I swear the titles to these things are just nuts. Wolaro. That's funny. And then there's whatever this is from Mold King. I want to take a closer look at that. And we got ourselves a military train here, which is antithetical to whatever the Lego company would ever want to make, which is kind of ironic because they do have sets which contain minifigure weapons like firearms. Got ourselves another one. So I think that should be more than enough this should be more than enough cursed trains to last into the next millennia. I feel like somebody already posted this image though, so we're gonna have to try something new. Let's see. 6, 7, 8.
Hamster.
So there's quite a few locomotives here available. Union Pacifico. Wow. Just wow. How low could they go? How low could they go? I feel like... Oh, look at the coupler. Jeez. Who would have thought this was a good idea? Like, it's deserving of its own dedicated post. And so is this one, too. The poorly photoshopped in background of some stock image of a dad and his son. Let's see. I think somebody already posted this one. It is. Oh shit. Let's see. Let me just check just to be sure. It doesn't have the full thing, but I see what you mean, so I think we're just gonna wrap it up for the night.
We should
Accidentally triggered an autoplay. So, yeah, just gonna call it a night. Like, we've had more than enough tomfoolery tonight, so thank you all for watching. I gotta go do some editing, and I will see you in the next stream. Until then, take care, stay awesome, stay true to yourself, remember to never give up. Go check out Train of Thought's Discord, you'll see the channel Cursed Trains, and you'll be able to submit your own cursed images. But other than that, thank you all for watching,